All right, people. So
Yep, I'm keeping this
welcome
background.
back to JA Art Community D&D campaign.
Woo!
Last we left off, you guys were going up the mountain to get a feather from a legendary winged serpent in order to heal the sick child. This is the gold petal heir, that young elf boy. So our heroes, Tegan, played by Cookie, Gilhanna, played by Arlando, who better have taken the background off. Okay, he kind of did.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Sage, played by Shaun.
Yeah.
I should have mentioned that Gilhanna is a dwarf ranger. Tegan is a human cleric. And Sage is a tabaxi wizard. Right. So you guys were attacked by Grung in the forest at first. Took one hostage, then let it go. Any, mini, miny, more. It went back to its gathering of Grung people, and then you guys were introduced to these Grung when the leader, who is a golden Grung who introduced herself as Optima Sunshine, came to you and allowed you to touch her hand and drink of some golden liquid. So, yeah, you guys ended your nights in the ground camp. At that nightfall, was there anything specific y'all wanted to do as you slept?
As we
While
slept?
Well,
Or before we slept?
around that
Because I remember before, the only thing I noticed before I decided to rest that I wanted to like just help around with the injured people as much as I could. But after that, I don't know, just rest to get my spell slots back. And,
I know that before I rested, I went to go scout out one of the houses.
I was
or the entrance.
Oh no, that's a whole full day or day and a half's travel.
Oh, you told me that I did it before bed.
Oh no, I mean, I must have misunderstood what you meant. You can read about it, surely. Gilhanna?
What do you call it? No, I recall Andre saying that.
I was asleep in a tree.
Take a while. Yeah. I would like Gilhanna asked Sage if he has any books on any valuable herbs that she could sell if they come across a market. He wants to go.
I thought she was looking for books to read. However, interrupt you guys. I know you to roleplay that in person.
Wait, Gilhanna reads?
No, that's what I'm saying too. It's like,
for real?
As Gilhanna is concerned, books are murder, pre-murder.
And how to kill things.
It's up to you, honestly.
So, how do I address you? Do I address you as Sage? Hey, buddy. Hey, friend. Hey, pal. Look at that face.
What do you need, Gilhanna? Yeah.
So I noticed we're running short on funds, and in order to go up this mountain, we need some more. I've seen a lot of herbs, and from what I hear, people are willing to buy this shit. So, do you have anything that can show me what herbs might be worth, so that I can try and acquire, so that I can get more funds for our trip, or to set up our trip?
Let's see what I have in here. I actually did not open all my resources and stuff yet.
Oh my gosh, me neither.
All right,
oh my god, me neither.
Of course, I didn't make you guys talk to each other as an excuse, so I could just pull up all my things as you guys discuss in character. Who would even suggest that?
Of course not. All right, so we need something to appraise these herbs to sell.
Speaking of which, that the poisonous herb that we found last time.
Yes.
There is a type of poison that I saw in the market that's worth quite a bit of money. Could it be possible that that poison comes from the same tree, or it's just a random poison?
I just say it's a bitter herb that like a vine that you saw on the ground.
Okay, so it's not what I'm.
So it seems that I've failed to carry any nature books with me, but I definitely do remember having read quite a few in a year where I kind of went nature crazy. Would I do like a wisdom throw to like see if I can identify and remember the details of the stuff?
I mean, are you deciding that you don't have those books? Because I gave you full control of that.
Oh, did you? I thought you wanted me to look through my inventory. If I have control, I definitely have them. But
I mean, you have scrolls and stuff.
Does a herbalist kit come with a book, an instruction manual?
Maybe like a little scroll booklet.
No, the herbalist kit only comes with clippers, a mortar and pestle, pouches, and vials.
What's in them pouches? I'm just joking.
Maybe this letter from a dead colleague posing a question I've yet to answer has the answers.
Maybe it's a shopping list.
Maybe. Like, what does it mean?
All right, but I just wanted, because I was giving y'all a chance before y'all got to bed in case there was anything y'all missed. But okay, so we fast forward to where you guys were when you were sleeping. Tegan with the orphans and injured Grung passing out shortly after helping them. Gilhanna in a tree, Sage, I guess, curled up, maybe in a comfortable sleeping. Where do you sleep? You have, what do you call those? Those clothes stacks, as well as you have the hammocks that the Grung would use.
Honestly, Sage would prefer to go somewhere like a cozy enclosed space, and like curl up.
Sage takes a nap on Gilhanna's laptop.
Yes.
Okay, and you guys, near dawn, the sun hasn't come up yet, but not even near dawn. A little after midnight, because you guys would have went to bed early. It was a pretty exhausting day. You wake up, so you'd have gone to sleep after having dinner with the Grung, being plied with drinks. You guys wake up and perception checks. I wouldn't say you wake up as yet. Perception checks, and we'll see if you do.
We'll see if we do. Okay.
Perception is 20, right?
All right.
D20, yeah. And you have modifiers.
What did they used to say in Hunger Games?
Oh God.
Hunger Games?
Yeah.
May the odds be ever in your favor?
Yeah.
I guess we're groggy.
Oh Jesus.
Who is Dallas Dice
How do I still have the lowest score?
No, but
I remember to change your name from Dallas Dice Roller.
Your score and my score makes up Cookie's score.
So I'm guessing Arlando, you're the one that rolled a 6. Sage rolled for Tegan, rolled a 10. With your 10, Tegan, you wake up sleepily to realize that the camp is empty.
Oh. Does my 8 not do anything? Because it's 4 plus 4.
You're still sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Anything under 10, you're still sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so everyone's gone. That's fun.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's up to you what you want to do.
Can I wake everyone up? Just like smack them over the head, like, hello, wake up.
Yeah,
people.
So you guys have your bottles of ichor beside you. Wake up, the Grung are gone.
So we wake up. Okay, so Tegan. Yeah, why are you waking us up? What's going on?
Guys, we're alone. All of The grunts have left.
What? And like Sage is like wiping his eyes, being like, "What? Oh, where did everyone go?"
Gilhanna, are you just going to sleep through this?
Gilhanna checks her pockets to see if she...
The tree. You were supposed to be watching for us. How did you not hear them leave?
Gilhanna fully fast asleep.
Gilhanna. Damn it.
Shortly after that, you just hear a gurgle from the water, and you just see the purple grung stick its head up and be like, and then they dip back down. I go back to sleep.
Oh.
Okay then.
Oh, okay. So everything's fine.
So I found out recently that grunts need to submerge themselves at least some point in the day to stay alive.
Oh. Isn't there a Pokemon that's like that?
Probably a frog type thing.
Probably
similar.
a frog type, or something similar, or like I don't know that
Poliwag or
terrifying. Does it need to be submerged? I know that there's a terrifying pig one that needs to like bounce on its spring because that's
Or it will die.
pumps its heart, pumps its blood.
Pokemon is a terrifying world. Dungeon and Dragon is way safer. So you guys go back to sleep. Gilhanna, near dawn, you will hear us in your pocket as your little mouse, Mr. Meat, sneaks out to go on his little excursion. So he's like, goes down from the tree, goes down, and then suddenly you see a snake appear from the bushes and lunge at it. Before the snake can strike, though, you just see a tiny blow dart, stick it in the neck, and as it's closing its mouth beside near your rat, it just falls down beside it.
Yes.
And then you see the smaller gold grung Dio Sunshine.
Was that the smaller girl's name? Was he Dio?
It's I, Dio.
Dio.
It's not actually named from JoJo. They're named based. So Fortis is of course the purple grung named after Casey. Optimus Sunshine is named after the Arden color, and Dio is actually.
I don't care what you say. My brain is telling me this is Frog Dio. You cannot change my mind.
Yeah, like you thought it was one of your friends, but it was me, Dio.
And Gilhanna, he actually notices that your ichor is running low, and so he joins you up there in the tree and hands you some more of the drink. This would be about when around 6 a.m. early morning. You guys would have finished your long rest completely at this point.
Nice.
Perfect.
I thank Dio for the drink. Oh wait, that's right. After the drink before I can thank him for the drink.
Yeah, he just kind of go, and he picks up the mouse in his hand, and then he's like, go to, well, you go, and then he goes like this, circles his hand, and you see the mouse actually runs in a circle on his hand, and then he whispers something to it, and then it climbs back up to the tree to you.
Oh, that's cute. I don't know what just happened, but that was adorable.
The thing where like all animal people can talk to animals. Well, no, that's not true.
But I have a feeling that ichor has something to do with it. Anybody who gets drenched in it can understand them. So, sure. But wait, do they need a certain level of intelligence or just anything?
You're speaking to him. I'll allow you to ask these questions in character.
Gilhanna takes a quick sip of the ichor and asks if he can speak to animals or is it the effects of his ichor?
Oh, I think it only works when I touch them. I think it's the point, and then he just moves his hand apart, and you just see the glob stick off. Right. I don't know how you felt about a talking frog before, but after drinking the ikra, it's like, hey, you know, this talking frog is pretty cool. Look, he's pretty cool. Like right after drinking the ikra, and he's saying, wow, you drink so much of this. It takes a lot of. You're very resistant, strong, strong constitution.
Is that a word in your dictionary? Do you use that word daily?
And you are using our words to speak to me right now. I've never seen an outsider drink this much ikra.
I laugh at his face and tell him that I've drunk much worse.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. You may not want to know where it comes from, and then like he just rubs a little of his skin.
Is it a certain part of his skin or just his skin?
Just the skin in general. No, it's not that gross. It's not that. No, don't worry. No, it's not that gross. But I heard you asking mi madre for, mi mama for poison.
Oh, yes, I was asking her for poison. But
Like
she said it was a very sacred thing to her people.
Yeah, careful. She can understand you now. It is, and it's tradition, but I think our ways are outdated. We have ways of castes and slavery, and I don't think maybe that's the way forward for Graham. And then he takes out like a vial, and then hands it to you and says, this is to break tradition, and just hands you the vial.
I am grateful that you would go to these lengths to do this, but considering I almost destroyed our entire communication trying to get this, I feel as though if it is found out that I have it, that things might also deteriorate. So I decline with respect.
So can I jump in? Because Sage was kind of watching from a distance.
Sit down, Arlando, for a second. Hold on. No, I'm telling Arlando, sit down for a second.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So
I was standing.
Way too much fan service. All this titty.
Sage was watching from a distance with his cat, and with cat-like hearing, you could kind of pick up what they were talking about. He casts message.
Oh, the cantrip. Good.
Yes, he casts message to Gilhanna and whispers, "Take the damn poison, you dumbass. We need that. That could be useful in the future."
Is message one way or just two?
I think you can reply yes. The targets and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. Yes.
Okay, I whisper back to Sage, I am so fucking confused because when I wanted this thing, you guys were upset that I almost lost the friendship. I know that I'm trying to respect it. You're saying that I should take it.
We wanted the poison, but we didn't want to destroy the friendship. But now we can get the poison and maintain the friendship.
I know this is a bit of meta, but I would like to bring it up. I also looked up Grung, and apparently their poison, the poison's effects deteriorate after about 1 hour of it being secreted, if not 1 minute.
1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute after it's secreted. So by the time we actually come to be able to use it, it's not going to be able to do much.
Anyway, stop metagaming. Let me get back to my lore. Let me get back to my lore. Quiet.
But I don't think Tegan can hear anything. To be honest, I kind of zoned out because I was looking at spells, so I don't.
Fine. This was a private moment between.
But I assume what's going on.
Gilhanna, forever indebted to Sage because she's put him through some shit. Takes his advice and humbly accepts the poison.
Hold on, because I was going to do a thing for this.
Go ahead.
But you can't finish what you were saying. Okay, because what I was. Hold on. So he sees your reluctance and says, maybe there should be some respect for tradition after all. But, and then he picks up a snake, the same snake that got the thing in its side. And then like just, do you know how? You, and then
Get
like,
the teeth and they squeeze it out.
he pretty much milks the fang, the venom sac of the snake in a little vial.
The snake juice.
Thank
And
you.
hands it to you.
Nice.
So we got snake venom.
I in return, I give him a good berry.
This is how you say day old.
Oh,
Smells like what's the word? Garbage. Yes.
oh, okay, okay, I see.
Bet you wish I chilled that berry to preserve it, don't you?
Wait, didn't you just it?
He says, but I will cherish it.
Ah,
And then he just sticks it to like his really sticky skin, and hops away.
I didn't know that's expired. I feel bad now.
Do a perception check for me, Gilhanna. Sage, Stuka, you watching this?
Okay.
And I'm just here vibing.
Sage, did you drink your Ica? You would have had more Ica left than Gilhanna.
12 plus 2, so 14.
I got 5 plus 4, so that's 9. I would have drank the Icar to understand them, yes.
Okay.
Dallas Dice Roller, please undallas your dice roll.
Yeah, please rename yourself whoever is Dallas Dice Roll.
Oh, sorry, that's me.
Gilhanna, you're not sure, but you don't know if frogs can blush, but you're not sure if you saw a blush from the frog as it turned to hop away. It's frog teen. And that's it. So before you guys leave, there's a red grung sage that the purple grung introduces you to.
Right now? Okay.
Is Rouge Writer, and they have all the oral history of our society to pass down. They would like to have a word with you. And you can spend, I'd say, maybe a short rest amount of time while you start the brewing of your stuff to discuss that with this dude.
So am I actively doing that, or this is just me doing a short rest doing that?
If you'd like to go into it, you can. So he says, hello, we are very happy we have a scribe. Not many languages we have not been able to transfer our history to any other languages, and it has never been so dire that we do, so we have not forgotten if it is that we do die out.
Well, not to worry, Rouge Rider. I'll ensure that your history is preserved and your people live long enough to actually enjoy the integration into the outside world.
All over the place.
So tell me where everything started, and then we can fade out to whatever.
Goes back. Long ago, we were all tadpoles. And then you go through this whole big bang, and you see water, and then everything, and you see a small tabaxi tadpole, and he's drawing on the ground and everything.
That actually sounds interesting. A water-based Big Bang. Like a water-based creation story.
Yeah, they tell you everything about their whole water-based thing. Like some people left the water, and some left the water and then came back, and then left the water and came back, and then left the water and came back, and that's how you have grown. Tegan, you for a second see a flash of light, and you see that you remember that elite warrior that was paralyzed?
Yep.
You see them walking.
You see, she sees them walking in the vision, so in the past, or she sees.
Oh no, like getting up and like actively walking around, like stretching their legs, like someone after physiotherapy type of walking around and stretching.
Can I talk to it? Wait, I need to drink my ichor.
Yeah.
Or can I talk to it?
Hello.
Them? What gender is this frog?
What female?
Female. I can talk to her, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Hello, excuse me.
Hello.
Are you able? Yes. I'm curious. You seemed in pretty bad shape just yesterday. Did something happen? I'm curious.
Yes, our visiting healing spirit.
Oh, healing spirit. Can you tell me a little more about it? I'm curious.
I know I tell what I know. Every few weeks they come, they heal, they help, they go. They speak not our words, but we understand. For understanding, there must be trust.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, glad to know that you're doing better at the very least, because I was really thinking, oh man, how do I figure out how to heal you? So the fact that this spirit has healed you in my stead is great. I can save a spell slot.
I know nothing of your spell slot, but I do appreciate your kindness.
Oh yeah, sorry, I just ramble and preamble on. I hope those aren't too big words. Okay, but yes, I'm happy that you're doing better.
So, sure
and I just shimmy away while I stroke my chin about this supposed healing spirit. Stroke. I wonder if it was that person. I wonder if that person that nodded at me and walked off has something to do with it.
I'll allow you to do a perception check with disadvantage.
So I roll twice and I take the worst roll?
Yeah.
Oh, also, guys, if this second session also results in me not having any results over 10, I will suggest we go to a different dice roll.
So I roll twice, right?
Yeah.
D20?
Yes.
Oh, that's still in my room.
That's so yikes.
Actually, that's freaking strange.
What was your roll?
Bad.
You got a nat one.
Pretty
A
bad.
natural one. You think you see her? You think you see her in the forest behind you somewhere? Where you're coming from? Definitely. Definitely there. That's you sure? 100%. You should probably follow her.
No, I'm not gonna wander off without people knowing first.
Is that how you really think? If
Even
you literally just saw her.
Even if I think I see her, I'm not gonna go run after her. I'm not just gonna go run after her. So I'll say, even though I am pretty sure I just saw her, although I know that's a blatant lie because I rolled a nat 1. I want to stay put, but to say like, I see you hiding in those bushes, person that I think you are, although you probably are not.
Oh, you think it's your sensei?
One more time? Sorry.
I said she thinks it's her sensei.
No. There was another healer in the village like the night before, and I've been curious about them. Her, I assume it's female. So I'm just wondering if that's who I just saw. I'm thinking since I rolled a really bad roll. So like meta, I know it's a lie. But Tegan doesn't. But regardless of whether I think it's them or not, and especially considering what Sunshine, I'm just gonna call the frog Sunshine, why not? Considering what she said about that one coming and going as they please, I probably just remember that and say, okay. Probably her doing her thing.
All right, spirit girl, you do your thing. I'll catch you later.
Charging off invaluable herbs, spices.
So Optima actually comes up to you in the morning and says, "Did you enjoy your sleep? Are you well rested?"
Yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks.
Perfect. You will need all the rest you can get if you are to go where you say you're going.
Yeah. Oh
Mo-
wait, we're still on short rest, right? Because I need to do my devotionals to the Thunder.
You fully long rested.
Alright. I know, but since Sage is doing a thing,
Mm-hmm.
so we're not leaving yet, so I'm thinking during that time I want to do my daily Thunder devotion.
Ah.
Oh yeah. Short rest is an hour, right?
Isn't it like a 10-minute thing or so?
Oh, is it? Oh, it's my bad. I thought it was an hour. My bad.
I thought it was
not-
an hour.
It's no, for me it's as long as I want it to be, so it won't be long. I usually say 10-15 minutes and I'm done.
I don't
Let's
think.
just say like towards the end of that, Sage is also done because he's a really, really good researcher. So he's got the history already.
Do I still do the foraging in that period of time, or is that too little time to forage?
You
Anything?
can. You 15 minutes, I'll give you like a bit of foraging.
Yeah.
Do I
Yeah.
roll anything?
So
or-
up to 15 minutes I probably spend 10 doing my priesty cleric stuff and
Yeah.
maybe the other 5 just talk
Yeah.
to
Oh wait.
other frogs.
Oh wait. Am I? Does Gilhanna still need my help
I
to
do.
forage?
Yeah, so if you roll and you get assistance rolling, if another player uses a turn to help you, that is using a help action and it gives them advantage.
So would it be using? So while I'm getting the history, I can do this. I still that doesn't interrupt me researching.
I think your thing, Deb, clarify for me. How long does it take?
What?
Your morning thing, isn't that
It's half
What?
an hour.
half an hour? Yeah, so
No actual, it's just a thing I do for role-playing purposes.
yeah. So
Sis,
within that half an
um,
hour, I think you can start. You can spend like 5 minutes maybe just telling him what the herbs are, telling Gilhanna what the herbs look like, and sending them off.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah. If it's that amount of time, I probably just spend 10 minutes of it doing my thing, and then the rest of the time I just do whatever, talk to people if they want to talk.
Actually, Gilhanna, when Dio realizes that you're looking around, he comes to you and says, "Yeah, are you foraging?"
Yes. Would you like to help me?
Yeah. Do you? We know many things about this forest.
I draw a picture in the sand with a stick, showing him some of the herbs that I'm looking for. A vague description of something. A vague enough for him.
Don't you have the white leaves like the cat person? Does cat person not share his white leaves and painted feather?
Shaun didn't really have a book, so he was using his memory.
Yeah.
Sure, which one are we working with?
You know when he was drawing, using the stick to draw on the leaf, I was going to ask, is there such a thing as an artistic check?
Yeah, I was going to make him do it with disadvantage.
Oh,
Because
no.
you have paper and pens, Sage, is what I'm trying to hint at.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's just like, stick, sand.
Gilhanna realizes that her art is ahead of its time and decides to go through a more basic need.
Wait a minute. Wasn't Sunshine trying to tell me something?
Well,
to get rested for your journey.
Yeah.
all right. So Dio and I march our way over to Shaun, and we request leaflets. I say march because it's the most JoJo action I could think of.
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
God, no, I'm imagining it.
Joe,
And you see that silhouette, like, and the cat in the background
Now
with
we
them in
have-
the foreground.
Now we have 2 JoJo references for this campaign.
Oh God.
That's
know,
great.
right? All right, so they walk to me.
Stage, you see the ground. You see Dio picking some flowers and like, these are very good to eat. And then he gives some to Gilhanna.
Yeah, Gilhanna eats that shit.
India has a crush on Gilhanna.
Do a Constitution saving throw for me, Gilhanna.
Pardon me?
Constitution saving
Do a
throw.
Yeah. I wonder
Let's
if Dia has a crush on the dwarf on the king.
With advantage, it's your dwarf.
With
15 plus 3
advantage?
to 18.
Yeah, so this tastes delicious, as he says. Sage, full
Mhm.
poison. Fully poisonous. Both of them just chowing down on this thing. Fully poisonous.
It's just like, are you guys feeling okay?
Yeah.
Gilhanna, no problems?
Yep, nothing at all.
Carry on then.
I'm going to stress.
Sage
wait,
walks over and takes some of the leaves and puts it like in one of his sacks. Am I preparing things as well at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay, so he takes them, prepares in the sack, and then starts to prepare for poison.
And because both of these people, not really, like, grungs just cannot be poisoned. Dwarves, pretty much the same. So that's poison pals. But then he's just there chewing down, sees a few more like in the clearing, goes up shot, looks around and says, just puts his finger to his mouth and then jumps back towards you guys. He says, I must go gather up my people and move. There is someone in the clearing. Can I ask something of you?
Certainly. What is it?
Oh.
Can you please distract them and get them as far away from my people as possible?
We'll do our best.
I'd like to talk to is Tegan finished with her mission? With her devotion?
It was very short, so yeah.
It was very short.
I suggest that I drink the ichor, and Tegan one of your cantrips is one that can make your voice loud, right?
Yeah.
Can you cast it on me? That way I could produce a grung-like sound at a distance.
I don't think I can cast it on you. I can cast it on myself. But let me
I do still have my cause fear spell.
Don't use up all of your slots. Mine is a cantrip.
I have 4
which
slots.
means I can use.
So if we could.
Yeah, but don't use a slot on purpose. You never know what's gonna happen. My cantrip I can use as many times as I want. So where I can do mine without using a slot at all, you know, is better than making you use a slot for something I can do for free, essentially.
I do also have Thunderclap as my cantrip. And Prestidigitation.
Sir, hold on to your spell slots.
No, those are cantrips.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you can Thunderclap. You and Thunderclap, I swear.
Thunderclap, not Thunderclap.
So
the Thundercat with the Thunderclap.
The thing is, doesn't that do damage?
It only does damage when someone is within 5 feet of me.
Okay, because mine is no damage whatsoever. Wait. Wait. I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at my thaumaturgy. Aside from making my voice boom a lot, I can also produce sounds anywhere I want. That could also help lure them away without us particularly getting close.
Ooh.
So
Prestidigitation can also create non-harmful sounds, so we can probably create a cacophony.
Let me just read this thing. So my voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute. Also, I can create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of my choice within range, such as a rumble or thunder. I need to be about 30 feet. So if I'm 30 feet to the area I'm trying to go, I can literally have a sound and lure them away with it. So without actually, as long as I stay hidden enough, then I can probably lure them away by doing that.
Should we be 100% scaring him first? I just realized my prestidigitation only.
Oh, it doesn't have to be scary. That's
but my message has a 120
the sounds
range.
I make does not need to be scary. I can make multiple sounds with that.
I know, but I'm saying I could probably talk to him without giving away our location.
Gilhanna suggests that all our abilities are useful, and since she has knowledge of the forest, we could use that to our advantage to ambush them. But we would need to know how many of them are there first. So she offers to climb to the top of her tree to see if she can get a view, a better view of who's coming.
Okay, but before you climb, before we climb, can we just talk about this real quick? We don't want to waste too much time, of course.
True. Are we gonna attack?
So
Are we gonna try and scout, like feel them
No,
out?
we're going to try and lure them away. But I think if it boils down to it, we fight. But if we can avoid conflict, so that we can save our spells for actual Shibalba, which we're trying to go to, I think that would be best. We just try to lay low and just drive them away without necessarily putting ourselves in harm's way. Unless we mess up and we have to fight. So I'm thinking, your thunder...
Each of us do have poison darts and blow darts, though, so we have good distance.
We could. But again, I don't think we should try to do harm. We don't know how many people are there. We don't know how strong they are.
Theo went and came back and Theo went to his people and then came back and was like, "Oh, you're still here."
So I'm saying, let's be quick. So guys, can we go with can we agree on this? The thing is, you have thunderclap, but that's just a really loud noise. While it can drive their attention, it could also spook them. The noises I can make can be either scary or like actually lure them, thinking that, I could make grung noises with my Thaumaturgy to make them think that they're approaching the grungs in a different direction, which is technically, it could throw them off a little better. So we could try that. And then if all else fails, we can keep doing that, and I can keep sounding and sounding and sounding until they're far away enough from camp, and then we can get the hell out,
So the river is behind you about 150 feet. The noises from the clearing are about 45 feet away at this point. You have a forest and so surrounding the little clearing and the path, so you can decide how to approach that.
All right.
So wait. So there's forest. There is the river.
Behind you is the river.
And beside us, there's the forest, right?
And where
the forest is all around you. You guys, the clearing is in front of you. Forest all around, and then the pathway leading between is in front of you. Whoever's on the pathway is about 45.
So Gilhanna can move through her preferred environment at a faster pace than normal if she's leading. So I could lead you guys a distance for Tegan to cast her Thaumaturgy, and I can also maintain Stage and I can maintain our stealth so we can ambush if needed be. So if it is that Tegan gets discovered because of our clanky armor, we can be in a position where we can ambush them. So I offer this suggestion to my teammate and ask them if it's something that they think can work or they agree on.
Although now I'm thinking with the armor, I don't want to put myself in harm's way. Is it possible for us to send
30 feet away?
30 feet.
Because
yes.
Sage is very sneaky. Could you do a head count? Because if there's a lot of people, I'm going to keep my armor on. But if there aren't a lot of people, I will actually opt to remove.
You do not have time to take off the armor.
It takes about 10 minutes to remove.
Okay, so there's no.
You have time to maybe put on or off a shield.
Well, anything to kind of reduce noise and weight. Because I have like priest clothes in my thing, which is no armor. But if there's no time for that, then fine. I'm just gonna have to.
In either case, the clanking will attract them into a different direction either way. So it might work to our advantage. Do we leave now?
We leave now.
Yeah, let's leave. Let's leave.
All right. So Gilhanna leads the way.
Are you stealthing?
I am stealthy.
Roll stealth. Arlando.
All of us?
Everybody roll stealth. Yeah. Gilhanna with advantage is your preferred terrain. Tegan, you don't know them disadvantage. You can either, Gilhanna, roll it with advantage, or you can roll it normally and allow Tegan to also get to roll it normally. But
he already rolled.
Yeah, I rolled 17.
All right. Tegan, roll it.
Jesus!
Oh my God!
Sage, what did you roll?
Not one.
A natural 1.
Sage happens upon some
Andre.
Yes.
Andre, I have not gotten over 8 since our last session. There is something wrong with this thing.
Sage,
I'm stressed. Sage might have to go in a different direction.
Sage,
Because
you immediately
you
step
might
on
have
a
to go in a
thorn.
different direction.
And then you hear in the distance, what's that?
Oh God, come on.
What did I step on?
A thorn.
A thorn. Ah.
Hold on, let me roll. I'm scared. I'm stressed. Guys, I'm afraid.
20.
All right, so new plan. I think, but one of us who can make noise needs to be bait and draw him away.
Seriously? What is wrong with this goddamn roll thing today?
I don't know.
It's not a nat 1, but it's a 4, which is not good.
All right, so Gilhanna, you have successfully blended in with the trees, and you hear behind you as Sage steps on a thorn. Ow! As he steps on a thorn. And then Tegan is like, are you okay? Just instinctively. You hear and you also hear, what's that? As it's obvious that your friends have been discovered, and you hear the noises coming towards you guys.
You know, we'll work with it. We've been in worse situations.
I think we should move to preemptive attack now.
Yeah, we don't have a choice. We've kind of screwed the pooch on still.
Hey, hold on. But who are these people, though? What if they're not after us?
Well, all we know is that people have been attacking the grung. And
will they attack us because we're not grung?
Well, we cannot take that precaution.
Guys, I think we should just repeat what we did the first time and leave one alive, and then we'll go through that entire trip again.
The thing is, we don't know if they're gonna hurt us or not.
Well, we don't have to kill them. We can attack. This can be like the Marvel universe where every meeting is a fight first, and then you can team up if they're good.
I mean, if you're really...
I'm the only person who doesn't think of killing things off the bat.
I said attack.
So, I'm still being stealthy, right?
Yeah.
I
have an idea.
I opt to do a little bit of reconnaissance with whatever time I might have, even if it's just 5 minutes or so. I move faster than the enemy, more likely.
Yeah.
So I want to list their numbers and run back to my team and tell them what we're dealing with.
Oh, checking out how many people?
Yeah.
You see about 4 people in a clearing. Perception?
Perception.
Oh, there's 4 of them? Damn. Can only create 3 rays of fire.
Fucking not one. Low. Gucci gang. Oh wait, not 1 plus.
No matter.
It's just like Gilhanna sees an army.
With a nat 1.
Everybody's rolled a nat 1 now, right? Now that we've gotten that out of our systems.
With a nat 1, you realize that there's 4 people. You step on a branch, they turn and look at you, and they just kind of stare at you.
Where is she in relation to us?
How far? Oh, I said about 20. So she'd be about 20 feet forward.
20 feet forward.
Getting reconnaissance. 25 feet. She would be able to use her full movement and actually get behind them. So she's like behind them. But they are in a clearing holding weapons. Well, not. They're reaching for weapons because they're very confused.
All right, clearing.
They're confused.
So is the clearing surrounded by the forest?
Huh?
Is the clearing surrounded by the forest in like a circular clearing? All right, so Sage dashes to the trees to try and like come around from a different angle, from wherever, because they can see Gilhanna, right?
Yeah.
All right, so he goes around to as far as he can go. I don't know where you want to make that.
I'm so stressed.
How far can you go again?
Oh, trickery.
You can go, difficult terrain 15 feet if you use your cat's agility 30.
And if I use my cat's agility,
They see, but they see him move, right?
No, because they don't see us yet. Wait, they see us?
I mean, you guys broke y'all stealth, so they knew definitely you were there, and then Gilhanna rolled that one to look at them.
Yeah, I know that they know we're here, but they didn't see like me or Tegan, right?
Well, if you're moving, they'll know where the noise is coming from and be able to look. So yeah, they would see you if you're moving full speed. Cat's agility 30 feet.
Well, I don't want to use cat's agility, so just the 15.
You rolled a natural one, so once you move, I think I allow them.
Does that still count? That's still in play? Damn.
Can I do a thing while y'all are being stealthy and stuff?
Oh, I'm not being stealthy.
Y'all not being stealthy at this point. You're just two groups of people.
No, I mean while y'all are.
Wait, I rolled a nat one for perception, right? So does that affect my stealth or just what I see?
I allowed you to see 4 people, so it affected your stealth.
Okay then.
But are they showing signs of aggression? Yes, they have weapons, because I mean they're in the wild, so they have weapons. But are they showing? They seem confused by us. But that doesn't really indicate violent tendencies.
Before anybody blows their position, since they already see
everybody blows position. Actually, roll initiative for me, please.
Roll initiative?
Everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so initiative.
Are we engaged in battle?
11. No, I don't want to fight yet. I want to try and talk.
That's what I'm saying.
Your initiative does not mean fight. Initiative just decides who goes first.
Oh, okay. That's the rule for initiative?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're in.
Of course, that's when the 19 pops up.
So we're just fighting. Like, there's no way to talk.
We're rolling initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk to them?
The first to strike wins.
I go first, right?
Yeah, Gilhanna goes first.
Okay.
Not yet. I don't roll initiative for my people.
Okay, but like, is this inevitably going to start as a fight? There's no way to talk
because
at
it's
all?
Gilhanna first.
Gilhanna, for crying out loud, please let me talk to them. Please don't do anything crazy yet.
Sage has 2 awesome spells that he has not gotten to use yet.
Nice.
He's ready to go.
You said they look confused, right?
Yes.
Gilhanna says in a very confident voice, "What are you doing here? These are my woods. These are my territory. I range the shit out this park."
Gilhanna walks out with her hood over her face, saying, "You have failed this forest. Get the hell out!"
No. Oh my God, guys! Imagine if we were in a swamp. Gilhanna could literally just say, "What are you doing in my swamp?"
Shrek references. We've got to that point.
Gilhanna walks out with her hood on, looks at them, and says, "I am Groot."
Okay, I'm signing off.
All right,
Oh my gosh.
to it.
I did not have these prepared.
Gilhanna says in a very confident voice, "What are you doing here? These are my forests."
Give me them initiative rolls.
We did. Oh, so Gilhanna 19, Sage 12, Tegan 11.
Oh. You want us to do another initiative?
No. The first one. Andre just didn't have his sheet ready. All right. It's actually, Gilhanna first.
Can we tell what they are?
Well, if you step into the clearing, you would get better views of them.
Well, Gilhanna can see.
Oh.
Can she with a 1 for perception?
True. Never trust Gilhanna for any kind of.
Wait. So you said that because you allowed me to see it affected my stealth, so it still counts as a perception and a stealth thing?
Yeah, sure. You know that there are 4 people there.
That means that really bad things happen. Like, if you're screwed.
All right, then. So
basically, when Gilhanna came to a clearing, a flash of sunlight blinded her, and then her vision is super blurry, and she's like, she can see that there are 4 figures, but that's about it.
Okay. So I asked my question.
I mean, your regular perception kicks in at this point. You are able to see like different faces. They have hoods over like the ears, so you just like humanoid. There's one short one. Wow. What was your question?
Yes. So I asked them what's their purpose here. These are my woods. What are they doing?
What are you doing in my woods?
We're just looking for a friend of ours.
Friend.
A friend? What kind of friend is he? Or what does he look like? Maybe we've seen him.
Sure. I don't think you can help us. And who looks like the leader of the group, like waves a hand and then just looks around. Have you seen any natives? And he kind of looks at Sage a bit, side eyes, who would also sort of be a native of this area. Any natives?
Can we all talk, or are we talking to Gilhanna?
Everybody, yeah.
Oh, okay. No, we're just on a journey to save a sick child. We haven't seen any natives.
Okay. And they turn suspiciously. Gilhanna, what are you doing with your turn?
We're supposed to be luring them away, guys. Don't forget.
What do you call it? They said they're wearing, what type of armor are they wearing?
Some ragtag stuff.
Pardon me?
Some ragtag stuff.
Mixed
up.
Nothing that my smith skills could discern, like no emblems or anything.
No.
Can I ask them what exactly the natives sound like? Because I may have heard things. We may have heard stuff on the way.
Yes, stall.
What?
So you just go stall with them. Birds, frogs, cats.
Cats, frogs.
What do you want with the natives?
Frogs. Hold on. Frogs.
I thought you were looking for a friend.
Wait. I'm pretty sure I heard frogs at a point. I figured they were ordinary frogs, but if that's part of what you look... Would you mind if I took my cat friend here? Because he has really good hearing.
Sage is also very on edge. Like he's on the edge of literally.
Yeah.
No, he's literally like.
Yeah, but no, I may have heard frogs.
Where?
But my hearing isn't very good. My hearing's not the best. Let me try and locate a direction. Can I grab Sage with me real quick and just walk off in the opposite direction of where we came from? Just a little bit. Like 10 feet off or so.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm bringing Sage with me. Okay, Sage?
Sure.
Can I communicate very quietly to him since we're not within earshot now?
Yeah.
Okay, Sage, I'm going to use my Thaumaturgy and make some frog noise. But I'm going to pretend that I can't hear because you're Tabaxi. Your hearing is way better than mine. So we can use that as our alibi. Are you game for this?
If we must. Let's go.
I think I can cast this very discreetly. It's literally just causing... I don't need to do any fancy schmancy stuff.
Alright, just to... I'm going to ask you to just do a performance check.
Performance check, so D20, right?
Uh-huh.
Plus or subtract your modifier.
10. I use a modifier for this?
Yeah, you can go check your performance. What you roll?
10.
Yeah, check your modifier real quick. I'm going to roll against you.
performance +1.
Alright, so that's at 11. I got a natural 1. Why is this happening to everybody?
Everybody got a 1.
Damn it. Fine. You know what? The captain, well, the first person that was speaking, who looks like the leader, who was originally going to go next but held an action. You saw him holding on to the sword. Here are the ribbits. Look around to you guys. Nods. And then motions to the rest of the people to follow him in that direction.
So they're going in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Thank God it worked.
You see Dio from the clearing. Hey, good job, guys. I
have no idea how stressed I was. I was like, if I screw this up, we're both.
Hey guys, there's another quick problem nearby the river. It's with our pet Kermit. I think he found something, but I will leave you guys to check it out. We're still packing up to go because this is too close to comfort. Bye. And then he kind of waves, especially at you, Gilhanna, and then just like puts down his hand and then looks around and then hops off.
Yeah.
I think he has a crush on Gilhanna. Just a
that?
little baby froggy crush.
All right, so
I'm just happy that the actually worked out. Like, I was just here like, God damn it, this has to be useful for something.
Yeah, it just occurred to me that I allowed Thaumaturgy to be useful, and I hate these dice that are round a 1.